to master small talk, turning those awkward moments into engaging moments. Ever been in that moment where you're face to face with someone new and suddenly your mind goes blank? I have had that experience many times. Your brain scrambles for something, anything to say, and you feel nervous, you feel anxious. Should you comment on the weather? No, too cliche. Should you introduce yourself? But what if they don't really care? You stand there awkwardly nodding, hoping the silence doesn't swallow your whole self. Small talk can feel cringeworthy, forced, or even terrifying sometimes. However, what if I told you that a few simple tweaks could turn those awkward encounters into effortless, engaging, meaningful conversations? Today, I'm going to show you how. Let's start with the most important part, the first 5 seconds of your engagement. Most people get stuck thinking. They get trapped in the overthinking of what do I say? How do I say? How am I looking? But here's the secret, it's not about the words, it's about your energy. Instead of overthinking, just start with an open ended statement or observation. Something simple like, wow, this place is packed today. Or, hey, I love your bag. Where did you get it from? Works wonders. Why? Because it invites a response instead of shutting the conversation down. The biggest mistake I've observed that people make is using dead end openers. If you just say, hey, how are you? The answer will most likely be good, you, and that's it. Conversation over. Instead, how can you be more interesting? How can you be more engaging? Give the other person something to work with. Statements that spark curiosity, shows you in a confident light, or shared experience make small talk feel natural, not forced. It's a skill which you can learn with practice. But let's say you start strong. What next? The key to keeping a conversation flowing is something I call listening to unlock. Most people don't actually listen. They're just waiting for their own turn to talk. We all love to talk, don't we? But the best conversationists listen for something they can expand on. Here's how it works. Someone says, I just got back from a trip to Italy. Average person responds with, oh, cool. Oh, great. Moves on. But a great conversationalist says, Italy? That's amazing. How exciting. What was your favorite part? Now, see, instead of a dead end response, you've opened the whole door for them to share more, which naturally fuels the conversation, that naturally fuels more engagement. People love talking about their experiences and interests, and when you show genuine curiosity, what happens? They feel heard, they feel validated, they feel appreciated. So the next time someone shares something with you, ask yourself, what can I unlock here? This is what I tell myself. That simple shift makes all the difference. So, okay, but what about ending a conversation? You might be thinking. We've all had those moments where the energy starts to fade and you're left wondering how to leave without making it awkward. Here's a foolproof strategy. End on a positive note and a future connection. Instead of saying, well, nice talking to you, and trailing off, say something like, hey, it was great chatting about Italy. I'll have to add that to my travel list. I'm going to grab a coffee, but I'd love to stay in touch. See how that feels effortless? Can you notice the difference in the impact? You're not making excuses or scrambling for an exit. You're reinforcing a connection which is genuine while smoothly moving on. At the end of the day, please understand small talk isn't about impressing people, it's about making them feel comfortable. When you focus on the warmth, the curiosity, and engagements, the conversation flows naturally. It does not seem forced. So, the next time you find yourself in an awkward silence, remember me, remember this video, start with an open ended statement like, listen to unlock. Exit smoothly with a positive close. With these simple shifts, small talk will stop feeling like a chore and start feeling like an opportunity for you to make meaningful connections. And who knows, that one casual conversation could lead to a new friendship, a new business partnership, a better job opportunity, or even just a great moment of deep, meaningful connection. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like, share button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What's the most awkward small talk moment you've had lately? I would love to hear. Please join our Happiness is Love community where we believe that together we can learn, share, grow, heal, build ourselves, build each other, build a better future because we at Happiness is Love care, and we are there to support you, to cheer for you, and to help you invest in your healing and your happiness. Stay tuned for more.